And now for the news with CCN's Jennifer Guzman.
When gas prices are high, people are usually not too happy about it. I'm here in Pasadena to see what people had to say about the prices being the lowest they've been in the last few years.
I'm glad. It's a lot better than it was a few years ago.
Here at Phoenix Decorating Company on Raymond in Pasadena, where volunteers and staff are working on 21 floats that will be featured in the 2016 Rose Parade. Let's go take a look. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Guzman with Crown City News here at the San Gabriel Business Expo at the Hilton Hotel in San Gabriel. I'm standing here with Raquel McLaughlin, and from vintage hats, I've made my way over to Alita Designs Jewelry here at Pasadena City Hall, where the community has gathered to welcome the Special Olympics, World Game athletes, and torch run. The public is invited to attend the San Gabriel Valley Economic Partnership's 12th Annual Awards Gala, which will take place Saturday, September 12th at 7:30 p.m. at the Rose Hills Memorial Park's Sky Rose Chapel. Now, officials have said the family was evacuated on time and is staying at a nearby hotel. They also said engineers are inside the home now checking the soil and making sure if it can be saved or not. I am in Pasadena on Colorado Boulevard at the 2017 Rose Parade. Excitement is in the air as people patiently wait for today's game and enjoy the magic of all of the beautiful floats. At the Jackie Robinson Community Center in Pasadena, where the 6th anniversary celebration of the Pasadena Hot Meal Program is taking place. If you would like more information about future events, or if you would like to join the chamber, you can visit sangabrielchamber.org. You can see all of these mountains is what burned in the last few days. We're looking at day number 4 of the sand fire. Officials are telling me the fire is still only 10% contained and over 33,000 acres have burned. If you would like to help out, Saugus High School will be collecting donations as well as food and beverages to help those firefighters that are fighting this terrible fire. If you have any photos from tonight's event or any of your holiday festivities, don't forget to post them using the MySGHolidays hashtag. The Foothill Gold Line extension opened its doors to a select few to give everyone a look at what a trip on the new line will look like. CCN's Tammy Devine went along for the ride.
But
we're going to see the
you're going to
before.
see the before after with Jennifer Guzman.
Yeah.
Hi Jennifer, how are you?
Hi Marian Scott. I did have a chance to go down to Phoenix Decorating Company in Pasadena, where I got to see hundreds of volunteers working on these handcrafted floats. It was an amazing sight to see. Over the last 30 years, Phoenix Decorating Company has dominated in float development for the Rose Parade. They were incorporated in 1985 and have built more than 760 floats. The 2016 Rose Parade will feature floats like Discover Los Angeles, which includes LA's famous landmarks and tourist attractions, the Tree of Life Adventures float, and check out this Working Together for Peace float by Rotary International. Phoenix Decorating's president Chris Lofthouse says float building is a long process and the creatives are already starting on next year's designs.
It's a year of preparation, and we have a full-time staff dedicated just to calling out flowers and deciding what material is going to go in what area. Tremendous amount of dried materials, tremendous amount of fresh flowers. Literally thousands of different organic materials are used.
But none of it could happen without hundreds of volunteers helping out every year.
We spend another staff, and we spend the year organizing volunteer groups. And there's 2 major groups that volunteer for us, and it's the pedal pushers, which are the Lutheran part of the Lutheran Church, and the Kiwanis groups in the local areas. And Kiwanis and Lutheran decorate the main part of our floats.
The pedal pushers are a group of 5,000 volunteers in charge of decorating 9 Rose Parade floats. 450 people per shift, 2 shifts a day during decorating week.
We get them from all over the place. We used Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, senior citizens, youth groups. We had a junior high school working today. We had a senior high school group in today from Riverside. So it's a group that just keeps coming back year after year. We have, like this year, Iowa's sending us 37 volunteers. I don't think it has anything to do with them being in the game. They had scheduled it before, but we recruit from all over the country where people will come out and say, this was on my bucket list to work on a Rose Parade float.
Each float is individually staffed and has an assigned crew chief who guides volunteers through decorations. Each float will incorporate this year's theme, Find Your Adventure.
We decided to introduce to the world
the idea of finding their adventure in Armenia. And we picked 17 different elements or touristic attractions in Armenia proper. And basically the float itself has all those elements on it, from historic phoenixes to the modern museums.
Every single float is designed and handcrafted from scratch. Everything except the steel and mechanical parts, of course.
The floats are all motorized floats, and what we do is we start out with a chassis. We custom build a chassis with a motor in it. We use big truck components for our chassis. Believe it or not, as floral as this parade is, we are primarily a steel shop. So all the shapes and the different art forms of the float are actually built out of steel, covered in various materials like screen wire, plywood, and then covered in a latex coating. And once that latex coating has been sprayed on, then the art department can come in and do the final artwork on the different things that we build. The decks, you can see some of the gardens in our decks. It's spray foam. It's the same foam that you see on it's sprayed as insulation or in the backside of your hot tub. It's urethane foam. But we use it in a very unorthodox way, and on the decks they become our garden areas, and that's where we can actually put the water picks in with the fresh flowers and create our gardens.
If you had a favorite float, you'll have a chance to see it. The floats will be on display at Post Parade at Pasadena High School starting January 2nd. Back to you, Marion Scott.